Hi, I'm Sean Lindsay, and today's magazine topic is trim size. Now, when you come up with the concept for a magazine, there are a lot of things you need to take into consideration. One of which is what's going to be the trim size of your magazine. Now, when I say trim size, I'm referring to what are the final dimensions of your magazine. In that regard, there are 5 common trim sizes that you need to be aware of. They are digest, American cut, European cut, tabloid, and broadsheet. Let's look at some examples of each. Now, the first one is digest. And the digest trim size is 8.5 by 5.5. And it's so called because of Digest magazine. Now, we're probably more familiar with this trim size as it relates to books, but it can also be utilized for magazines as well. The next trim size is American cut. Now, American cut is an 8.5 by 11, and so called because it's the most common trim size utilized for consumer magazines in the U.S. The next trim size is European cut. European cut's a little bit larger. It's a 9 by 12, and this is the most popular size for European consumer magazines, hence the name. One that we're all probably familiar with is tabloid. Now, tabloid trim sizes can vary. They can be 10 by 14, 10 by 15, or 11 by 17. And we're all familiar with the National Enquirer and all the tabloid magazines that we see on the rack in the supermarket. Well, they use the tabloid trim size. And lastly, we have broadsheet. Now, broadsheet is a 17 by 22 inch trim size, and it's most commonly utilized for newspapers, and that's what this is. This is a local newspaper. However, it can also be utilized for magazines and what's sometimes referred to as maga papers, which is a cross between a magazine and a newspaper. So there you have it, magazine trim sizes in a nutshell. If you would like to learn how you can start your magazine on a shoestring, please visit www.magshoestring.com. I'm Sean Lindsay, and I look forward to hearing from you.